What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in Crash Course in Clash of Clans. Let's go ahead and hop into it. What is going on, everybody? You heard me here right. Another episode in Crash Course in Clash of Clans, one of my favorite series to record. First and foremost, been another couple days since I've been on the account, so we're going to clean up around the base. And we're going to redeem our gold pass right here, or our silver pass, I apologize, because this is the free one. Couple training potions, and we'll get a couple gems for then a clock tower potion for our neglected builder base. But we are just going to clean up the stuff around here really quick, and we will come right back and cut to that. So, we've cleaned up our base, which is something we do basically every other episode, because I record these at about once or twice a week. So I do sadly have to end up doing that a whole lot. And welcome, everybody, back to Crash Course in Clash of Clans. We are here today taking a look at our Town Hall 8 base. So what are we going to do today? Let's take a look. Let's see. I got some resources in there, but I also have tons of raid medals that I do need to make sure they get used. And by God, we are going to use them. We're going to go ahead and put down our Barbarian King is going to be step number 1. We're going to continue doing the elixir and that one gold storage just to try and kind of help them keeping up with one another. And I do have one more thing I can actually do, send it up to a higher level. What do I want to go with? Do I want to go with one of the wizard towers? Does the air sweeper need to be upgraded? It does not until Town Hall 9. So we're just going to do another one of these wizard towers, and let's see what kind of troops we can upgrade. Oh god, I scrolled really far away. Not a particular fan of any of these, so I'm going to do the Barbarian while my Barbarian King is still rocking the Barbarian Doll, I believe is what it's called. Barbarian Puppet, I apologize. While he's still rocking that, we're going to have the Barbarians upgrade a little bit, just so they can kind of help out with a little bit. If you don't know, when you have the puppets, they do mimic the level of your barbarians and your archers in your laboratory. So that is something to definitely keep note of. So those are going to take a few hours. We are going to come back when those are all done, and we will come back with another set of upgrades. Alright, so we have come back post the upgrades. I have been promoted to Silver League, surprisingly enough. Oh dude, look, a little gem box, cool. A little 25 free gems. We also do have Raid Weekend going on now. Awesome. So our King is now level 11. We actually have the elixir to take him straight to 12. I will need to do something about this account, so I can actually start leveling up my King's abilities. That's not something I considered coming from last to this account. Is that the King's abilities aren't tied to his level necessarily anymore. But because I don't play this account anymore, I'm still going to level him up. I'm going to upgrade these storages one more time. And let's see, we only have one more wizard tower that needs to go to max level. So you know what, we're going to hit the wizard tower. Go ahead and upgrade that. And let's get one more of these. Let's go with lightning spell, because we'll start using dragons here pretty soon. Just to mix it up from these. And we're actually going to skip ahead to a raid now since we got those things. So we're going to go raid and then some more upgrades. Sweet. Let's go. So here's going to be one of our attacks for the day. This is still the same strategy we've been using with the golems and hogs. It's at Town Hall 7. It had some higher loot than the other couple attacks I had, which wasn't a ton of them. But you know the drill at this point, right? I'm going to golems and Barbarian King and wizards on the side where their Barbarian King currently is. I'm surprised I got more loot out of this attack, because this one was a Town Hall 7. The other one I think was a Town Hall 9. But this one still was more loot, right around that 400k mark or so. My hogs funneling the rest of the base, and because I'm over leveled compared to this guy, this is a relatively quick and easy attack where we basically just wipe it all out. My golems and wizards take out the clan castle, and they're taking out all the stuff in the middle, which is normally not how this works. Normally the hogs are kind of towards the guts of the middle of the base. At least it feels that way. But really nice and super easy 3-star with a ton of money, which is all you're ever really going to ask for, at least in my humble opinion. Now, back to some more upgrades. So we've come back, and we are now at the clan games time coming up, which is why you saw me just click on something to actually get a couple of gems, because I did go into the builder base, so this account could get a couple things for clan games. We also unlocked a couple of challenges from those couple attacks. We actually will take the 10 gems for that research potion, and we also got some monies to pick up. The reason my gems are slightly higher here, nope, don't do that, than they were before is because I already cleaned out the base for you guys, because it had been a week or so since I've done the recording. So let's get started since we are using hogs. Do my hogs need to be upgraded? No, they do not. Those are max level. So we are going to upgrade our wizards. Go ahead and get those to level 5. We are also going to do, not right there, we are not. Let's do this. Grab some money out of that. We are going to do our gold storage and elixir storage again. They are now level 9, or they're going to be level 9. They go to level 11 at this town hall and the next. So we're getting really close to actually maxing those out. So that'll be pretty nice. Wizard towers got maxed out in the last one. Air defenses are done. So we really kind of get in that territory of what really do we want to do with these next set of upgrades, right? Do I want to go for my mortars? Probably not. Teslas aren't a bad idea. Archer towers, not necessarily an awful idea, but I do think Teslas are going to be some of our best value out of these upgrades right here. So I'm going to let those go. I'm also going to grind away a little bit of clan games, and we will come back with another set of upgrades. Sweet? Sweet. All right. Back post couple upgrades. Storages got done. 2 of our Teslas got done. I realized that when I started upgrading the Teslas, I did not tell you guys why I'm going to be doing Teslas, or the reason I did air defenses and then wizard towers. At this town hall, right, the air defenses are going to be so important because a lot of people are going to be using these. They're just going to be using mass dragons, which is going to be the next attack I show you guys. That's going to be such a common theme at town halls 8, 9, even 10 and 11. I mean, I use dragons all the way up to town hall 16. I do vary strategies a little bit, and the reason the wizard towers were next was a lot of spam strategies also happen, so we like that extra splash damage. It also becomes more handy, especially when you start getting into 9, 10, 11. Those become pretty important, and Teslas can attack ground and air, so we want to make sure that we're actually upgrading something like those because they're so good and so multi-purpose, so we absolutely love those. We're going to put down our storages one more time. Oh, no, we got one more after that. Damn. I was really hoping that was going to be it. We are going to buy some gold so we can actually upgrade some more things. We have another Tesla to upgrade. And then, do I do the Teslas again? Because they got 2 more levels on them, I believe. But that will look a little out of place to me, so we're actually going to do a mortar. But before we do that, we're going to commit to some walls. I think that'll be more fun. 560k is what we need left. That's only going to be 150. Oh my god, that did it the wrong way. I hate everything. Let's do it this way. We'll just go one by one on a couple of these for the elixir. A couple of these one-on-one for the gold. Something like this would be easier to do on my phone. But that's okay. This is alright too. We won't use all of it. We'll use a good bit of it though. I did not mean to do that. We'll give ourselves a little bit over 1 million. So we'll have about 400 to 500k by the time we come back with some of those upgrades. So this is how progress base is starting to look out. I'm actually going to have to start adjusting this a little bit too, just to kind of compensate for that. Wizard Tower's done. And we're getting really close to that Town Hall 9 area. We're not far away. The storages are almost done. These could go over there too. I don't know why I haven't put those over there yet. I'll do that whenever we come back though. We're going to do one more raid, one more set of upgrades, and we're going to call it there. Cool. So let's get into the raid. So here we're going to take a look at one of our replays. And we are using mass dragons with lightning spells. The big benefit to dragons with lightning spells, I told you guys at Town Hall 7, I'll tell you again, lightning out a couple air defenses. Make sure you're not in the way of the sweeper. And put all your dragons in on the other side of the air defense, the one air defense that will be left. Your dragons will pretty easily flow through the base. Nothing else except for a couple archer towers could really deal any kind of damage to them. And a lot of people don't prioritize sweepers and air defenses at this town hall for some reason. So it's a pretty easy and a pretty consistent 3-star, all the way up to people will still use this at Town Hall 9, just mass dragons. I do lean into the Go Hog a lot more at Town Hall 9. That's a lot more consistent for me. It's more based on if you mess up. Dragons are a little less consistent at Town Hall 9, but you can see I even have the high level balloons just to tank a little bit. Oh, and if they don't and they get there, they actually deal more damage than the dragons. They just move slowly. But super easy attack strategy where you can see my dragons just absolutely funnel through the entire base with no problem. I still have 7 or 8 dragons left over, and the only thing that is left for them is to clean up the builder sets in the corners, which does take a second. But I will take that extra time for 700,000 gold and almost 600,000 elixir. Pretty awesome raid. Now, back to our last set of upgrades. Alright, so we're here back at the base with our last set of upgrades for this particular episode. Make sure if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what other kind of stuff you want to see. But let's go ahead and finish up the storages before we wrap up the episode completely. That's going to be high priority for us. They're finally done, out of the way. We don't got to worry about them anymore. We don't really have a lot of loot in there. Oh, we're really close to... Ooh, there's a little bit in there. We're actually really close to being able to upgrade the king another level. I also need to decide how am I going to deal with upgrading hero abilities, because this account never wars. So I really need to decide how am I going to deal with that. So that'll be fun, but that will be a later Kyle's problem, not a now Kyle's problem. So we'll upgrade the king. He'll go to level 13. And we can do one more thing. Let's do a mortar. And yeah, so we got some decently lengthy upgrades there. Mainly the mortar that's going to take a couple days. And we're going to call the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like I said, if you enjoyed... Oh, wait. I did forget something. We can actually go into the lab. Like I said, though, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you drop a like, a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. It does help me drastically. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, everybody.